So today will be a very new experience for them. As a consequence, we're seeing long lines at Centrelinks as well as strong demand across all our channels. It's important to understand that within our shop fronts, our Centrelinks, we are following strongly the advice from the national medical authorities, including social isolation, including distancing, and of course the square meterage, including our staff. Therefore, we have less staff in our Centrelink offices, and I'd encourage anyone who is waiting for Centrelink to continue to practice those social isolation and distancing guidelines that have been provided. We've been preparing for a large influx of Australians who haven't yet used Centrelink services before. Over the weekend we took our number of users from MyGov from an average 6,000 concurrent users to what is now 55,000 concurrent users. We've put a 10-fold increase on our digital channels over the weekend in preparation. Unfortunately, this morning we also suffered a distributed denial of service attack on our main channels, which also highlights that other threats still abound. The Prime Minister announced a number of days ago a surging of 5,000 extra staff across the Services Australia network to continue to prepare. We've also enacted under the Social Security admin claim an intent to claim process. So I'd say to all Australians, if you intend to claim for a Jobseeker payment, there is no need to line up on Centrelink now or indeed to jump on the phone. From tomorrow on MyGov, you'll be able to lodge your intent to claim from today. You'll be able to let Services Australia know that you intend to claim for a Jobseeker payment, and then you can process or call through in the coming days or weeks at your leisure. Likewise, we're now extending the call centre operations for our phone from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. New South Wales time and weekends from 9 to 5 to line up with the intent to claim process so that all Australians will have the opportunity to connect with us via call centre, online, or if they wish to face-to-face, although I'd reiterate that our online and digital channels are the fastest. The intent to claim process that we have launched today means that you can, over the coming days, simply log in with MyGov, log your intent to claim. That way your intent to claim is grasped from today, and that when your documentation is provided or when you connect with Services Australia, any of your claims will be backdated to today, so no Australian will be disadvantaged. So we understand some of the pressures that we're seeing across the network in these unprecedented times, and I can assure all Australians that we have prepared and we're working very hard to alleviate it, and importantly through the intent to claim process to ensure that no Australian is disadvantaged because of it.
When will the MyGov site be back online?
MyGov has not been offline. It simply suffered from a distributed denial of service attack this morning, and currently it's processing 55,000 concurrent users, which means the 55,000 and first user will not be able to access it. So as users move off the 55,000, that's when new users can come on, and we are working today and tonight to look at how we can expand the 55,000 concurrent user to a higher number. We suffered a significant distributed denial of service attack this morning, that's correct. We don't attribute in terms of where attacks come from. It actually can be both. Distributed denial of service is designed to actually flood your entrance point, your routers if you like, with so much traffic that other users can't get in. There is significant numbers of or significant systems we have in place to knock that off whilst allowing users to have access at the same time. So absolutely, you can have concurrent users and defeat a denial of service attack.
Will National Security Services be investigating the source of this attack?
We run one of the largest cyber operations centres within Services Australia, in line with Home Affairs and the ASD, and we always work collaboratively.
Why do Jobseekers have to wait until April 27 to receive the increased payment?
I'll leave payments and payment policy in other areas to respective national ministers. That way there is one senior voice speaking about it. My job is service delivery. Happy to answer any service delivery questions. happy to answer any service delivery questions. We manage those things across multiple lines. At present, there are delays, and we don't give a running commentary on delays.
You must have some idea about how long it is, how long people have to wait. These people have lost their jobs, so they're losing their mind over your system. So how long is it taking?
Well, I don't accept your question, but I understand the frustration that people are experiencing, and we're doing everything we can to ensure that those delays are minimised. And again, I'd reiterate that the intent to claim process means that people don't need to wait now. Tomorrow with MyGov, they can lodge their intent to claim. That way people will know their claim will be accepted as of today without having to wait.
Can you guarantee that that intent to claim page isn't actually going to crash as well?
The MyGov system with 55,000 recurrent users will be, in terms of the intent to claim, will be online tomorrow. And again, people can put their intent to claim in today, tomorrow or the next day, backdated to today.
Can you guarantee that that's
So no Australians will be disadvantaged. I can guarantee that 55,000 concurrent users, which is a 10-fold increase from Friday, will be able to access MyGov, and we're working very hard now to see if we can increase that level of concurrency to even higher numbers. No, I'm saying to you, we increased our tech over the weekend so that 10 times more Australians could use MyGov at the same time, anticipating challenges Australians would have.
So can we just clarify?
The site didn't crash. There's many Australians couldn't access it, at a combination of more than 55,000 Australians trying to access at the same time, as well as the issue we had with our denial of service attack.
Minister, will you be putting on extra staff members?
We suffer cyber attacks more often than I think people quite realise. This morning was a challenge for us.
Minister, will you be putting on extra staff to deal with the...
I just announced that we'd have 5,000 extra staff, as the Prime Minister announced.